Welcome to another session from LearnReason.com. My name's Matt. And in this session, we're going to go over the DDL-1 digital delay line effect. And this delay effect has been around for a long time. But it's a really good effect, and it's extremely easy to use, and it sounds great. So we're going to go over a couple things that you may not know about. So right from the front here, you have the millisecond time, because it's set at milliseconds, and you can adjust this by clicking in here and dragging, or you can use the little clickers here. And when it's on unit, or when you change the unit to steps, you can go as high as 16 steps and as low as 1. And next to this, you have the step length, and that's 16ths, 1/16, and 1/8 triplets. And next to that, you have feedback, and the feedback determines the number of delay repeats, and I'll show you that in a couple seconds. And then you have the panning. You can pan this effect left or right, and what's really cool about this is you can easily just automate this, so you can have your effect, your delays, going from right to left very easily, and that can create some really cool effects in your song. And here you have your wet dry, and this comes, we all know what wet dry does. Here you have no effect at all, and then you bring in as much effect as you want. And of course, if you're using it as a send effect, you're going to want this all the way to the wet side so that you can adjust it in the mixer. If we tab around to the back, we see we have an input and an output, and you can use CV to pan and modulate the feedback. And you can see here by the graphs that this effect is, you can come in mono and it will go out stereo, or you can come in stereo and it will sum it together, go through the effect, and then put it back out stereo. Okay, so one thing you have to understand about the millisecond and the steps is this. If we go here and we set steps, if we take the unit here and we select unit, if the numbers here, since we're in 1/8, if we go down to number 6, this will only work at these numbers, because the effect is a maximum of 2-second delay. So if we're at 16th or 1/8 triplet here, and we bring this down to 6 steps, we then can go into millisecond, and you'll see it's come down to 1967. We can now finally adjust the delay in milliseconds, from the step delay that we selected 6 as our step length, but now we can adjust it here with the milliseconds, up or down very easily, and that can come in handy. And this is only when you're at the number 6 step in 1/8 triplet. Now, if you go to 1/16, it only becomes active at 8, 8 and down. So if we're at 9, if we go to up to milliseconds, it's 2000. If we go back to steps and we go to 8, you can see now we can affect it. And again, you can go up or down in milliseconds adjusting it. So that's important to understand. It's a cool little feature. Now, to adjust your echo, you just set it right here however you want it. And of course, when you're in steps, it will be tight with the tempo of your song. Feedback is going to set your delay repeats. That's about as difficult as it gets. So if we go up, if we go back to triplets, we'll have a little faster. See, it's a little quicker. And if we come down, easy to set it with the feedback. Just bring it up and you're going to get more repeats. That's simple. And if you come down here to 1, you're going to find here you can get to 1 or 2 or 3 here on the steps, and you can get some fast snare repeats. So let's show you here. Bring it up 1. So if we set it this way here, so if we put it at 1, now when we do the same thing in milliseconds, you can get some really fast snares. Bring it way down to right about here. So I mean, this thing has great uses for it. You can get short delays, or delays that go on forever, and it's extremely easy to use. So I suggest you put it into your workflow for various instruments and vocals or anything else. I mean, it's actually a very good little delay. Hope that helps you out. See you in the next session.